Welcome to our weekly chat with Real Salt Lake head coach Jeff Cassar. We're calling it now, we got a name for it, Into the Lion's Den.
Sounds ferocious.
Yeah, so we gotta deliver now. So big game this week, opening a first match for you guys at Avaya Stadium. What kind of challenges does that pose for you guys going into a new stadium that you haven't seen before?
Well, I think it's a team that's excited to have a place that's called their own. Obviously their last match, they played with great intensity. They're already talking this week about, making sure they have the right mentality, being aggressive at home, and it's something that we have to match and beat their intensity and focus.
You were here when they opened this stadium. What kind of changes can that do for a team when they do have a stadium that they can call their own? The players just want to defend it. They want to start off fresh and new, and that's something that we've prided in ourselves, is making sure that we come out and get 3 points every time at home. That's the aim, and I'm sure San Jose is no different. You guys got all your guys back from international duty. What kind of boost does that give to training today?
Well, it's good. Today was a light day, so we really didn't do too much, but it was actually a good day for those guys to come back, get a sweat, because there was a lot of travel involved. Most of them played a lot of minutes, which is really positive. But now it's getting them back on board with what we've been doing while they've been gone, and making sure that they're mentally and physically ready.
The guys that stepped into those roles really played huge games against Toronto. Yes. Does that make tough decisions for you on Sunday?
Absolutely, and that's my job to have to make those decisions, and that's the players' jobs to make my decisions tough. But all the players that stepped into those roles did a great job, whether it was starting or coming off the bench, and I'm really looking forward to it, because no matter what, when we have our full complement of players, it adds great starting lineup, obviously, but it provides a lot of depth.
Looking at Jordan Allen, how rewarding was it for you to see him put away that goal? Not just to get the win, but his path back to the field.
He's a fantastic player, and we've played him in a few different positions since the beginning of preseason. He could play right back for us, and he can play right wing for us. But he's a talented young man. He's been working extremely hard, both on and off the field, and it's fantastic to have a young man be rewarded with that.
On the other side of the coin, Sebastian Jaime has his injury. What kind of things does that do for you in your decision making, and what's your outlook for him, kind of long term?
Well, I think it's a little wait and see. It's a really weird injury, so it's a slight fracture, but our doctors and training staff seem to think that in 10 days we'll have a good feel, and he could be back as quick as 10 days. But it's one of those ones we'll have to see. But again, it's opportunity, and that's the thing with this team, with this organization, is when you lose a piece, you plug somebody in and you keep moving the ship forward. And so again, I'm excited for opportunity for players. And that just gains more players, more experience. And then when Sebastian comes back, we become stronger. When Joao comes back, we become stronger and deeper. And when DeMar comes back, we get stronger and deeper and more athletic, and it's great.
Looking at this San Jose team, what's the scouting report for them? Obviously, Chris Wondolowski is a big piece of their puzzle.
They're a very good team with a lot of very dangerous pieces. Obviously, Dominic Kinnear as a head coach brings them confidence. He's somebody that being a young coach, I've looked up to, because his players love him, they play for him hard, and his teams are always organized. So it's no different with San Jose now. They're an organized team. They got a lot of dangerous players. They have good size, good speed, a little bit of veteran players mixed in with youth players. So they're a dangerous team, but it's a team that if we're having a good night with the ball, we could walk out of there with 3 points.
Good luck this weekend, Coach.
Thanks, brother.
Thanks.
Lions Den.